Hey everyone, this is RL Raiders, and today I am bringing you a tutorial on how to become a better 1v1 person. Now, by the time this comes out, the leaderboards shouldn't be reset, but this video is mainly aimed for when the leaderboards do reset, and you want to get quite high in the 1v1 rankings. And this game is against a person who's ranked 43rd in the world. His name is SeventhTentacle. And I was currently outside the top 100 at this point, but I played this guy the match before, and he thrashed me, but I versed him again, and the match was pretty insane. So we'll get onto the clips now, and that was one of the saves I produced, and it led to a goal in the match. That was probably one of the best saves I've done in Rocket League. So here we go. I'm going to go show you the gameplay first, and I'll go through some of the tips. So kickoff, normally with kickoff, it all depends really. It depends. Sometimes you get the luck on your side, sometimes you don't. Or sometimes they may choose not to get the ball and you can try and finish it, or if you finish it poorly, then they'll easily save it. But, so you'll see here, I didn't know what to expect from this guy. I knew he thrashed me before, so I played a little more defensively than I did beforehand. And that's a pretty good clearance here. He goes for the ball and he misses it. That was my chance, but that is a wonderful save, and that's what gets you in the top 100, those types of saves. But he makes a mistake there, and I juke him, and I get the early goal. I think he expected me to hit it forward or diagonally, but I cut inside him and I got the goal. So it's 1-0 to me, and I'm pretty happy at this point. On to the next kickoff, he wins it again. I think he could have gone for the ball there, maybe took that boost and took me out of the game, but he let me get this boost. So I'm back in this defense. He takes his chance of trying to shoot from the halfway line, and I flop there. He gets the shot, he hits the crossbar. He's very lucky. I think most of the times, maybe 9 times out of 10, that guy would have finished it. But here's a mistake he does. He lets me have all the time in the world to pick my spot. I see that he's facing towards me, so it'll be harder for him to jump backwards. So I can easily just shoot to the right of him and score there, and it's 2-0 to me. So I got the kickoff luck there. It's looking good to me. I have an easy chance here to take, but I hesitate and I flop, and that could have easily been a counter attack had that guy had enough boost. But he does take his chance, and I flop there. I always make those silly mistakes on 1v1. I do pretty well to recover it and try and save it, as I do like a nene over there. But yeah, I just made a silly mistake, and they'll capitalize on that. The top players will always capitalize on those mistakes. So I kick off with a very poor shot. He clears it, but he sets himself up, and that's a brilliant shot. You only see that in the top 100, 200 players. That is what top finishing gets you, and that's how you need to play when you're doing 1v1. You need to take your chances and take them well. I don't think he's got that just from playing 1v1. It's important that you do the training skills, all 3 of them, the aerial, the goalkeeping and the shooting, because they're all very important for 1v1 gameplay. You see here, he tries to rush to my goal, but I save it. He hits it back in this area. I could have taken my chance there, and now I kind of took myself out here. He's got the counter attack. He hits it wide. I should clear this one, yeah. So that's a good clearance. If you run it up the wall and then hit it while you're leaning against the wall, you can clear it out pretty well, as I try and chip over him there, and I fail miserably. Most people who play 1v1 will be very, very good at dribbling. They'll know how to get past you, to juke you, or to chip it over you. And as you'll see here, this is one of the best saves I've done. Save it onto the crossbar. I get it before he does, and now I've got the counter attack. But this is still no easy goal, because he can come back and save it, so I chipped it over him very nicely there. And that was a really good goal on my behalf. Counter attacking is very important in 1v1. Those are the main reasons you're going to score a goal very early on. When you get to the top 100 players, counter attacking will be harder, because those players will know how to counter it. And they can produce really top saves, as we saw before with this guy. But here, this is all about taking your chances and going in early. I get very lucky here. You'll see it later on in the video, but when I took that shot, the guy actually hit the ball in himself. I was actually going to miss the ball. And that's another element of 1v1, as I've said before, luck. Luck is a very good, important element. And that's just the top 100 play there. I'll show you that goal later on, and you'll see just how well he technically hits the ball. He's at the halfway line, and the ball's coming from a pretty good height, and he hits it top bins, top of the crossbar. And now I'm trying to attack him. I get the ball and I try and hit it. But that was actually very dangerous of me waiting for the ball. I should have looked to see where he was, but I guess I got lucky there. I clear the ball, he's planning on the attack. And this is a good chance for me to take a shot. As you can see, that wasn't the best of shots and he cleared that. I'm pretty sure if I trained more for my shooting, I could learn to finish those. And those will make me like a better 1v1 player. If I can finish from those angles, or from anywhere on the pitch, or at least hit on target to try and make your opponent do a mistake, then you'll easily become better. And here's another one. This chance I should have took, but I flopped and I jumped too far, taking myself out from that easy chance as well. And he's got the counter attack on me. So you see there I missed the boost. Boost is also very important in 1v1. If you're say in a situation where you're attacking and they've like stuck themselves in goal, if to stop the counter attack you can take the boost on either of their sides, so they don't have any boost to like run past you or anything. But I mean, this is very important when you're starting off 1v1. When you get nearer to like the top players, they'll know how to capitalize and to score when they don't have any boost. And another thing there, destroying people and playing dirty. Playing dirty and hitting people is an art form, as Fajo Kid once said. It's meant to be in the game. I mean, it does really get annoying if someone does it in a tight match, but it's part of the game, it's there for a reason, and you should use it well. And you see there I hit the crossbar and I didn't take my chance. He hits the post, he doesn't take his chance, and I do a good save. It's 18 seconds left. And another tip is don't panic or overdo yourself, because if you start panicking, or like here, he destroyed me and I could be thinking, oh wow, he's got an easy chance, he's scored. But I respawned there, and you should never really give up the chance, because you can easily get back to it. So I recovered myself and got the ball when he destroyed me and played it. So we'll go through the clips here. This was a really good save by him, but this is where he jumps forward and I just juke him left. Always wait till the last minute to move. He predicted that I'd go there. And here's another clip where he hits the crossbar and I've got a counter attack. Now this is the clip where he waits too long in goal. He lets me take my spot. You need to apply some sort of pressure. Unless you're like top level goalie, you'll save that. But he let me have way too much time. And you'll see here again, I'll put it on fly mode just to see. He does really well by getting back to the goal, but he just stands there and he's just standing in one spot. Because he's facing me, I know it will be harder for him to like jump backwards or jump left than it is to jump forward and right. And in this clip I just didn't take a shot there. I didn't take it very well. He's on the counter attack, and this is where I make a mistake. Now if you make mistakes, don't worry, because no one is perfect. Every 1v1 player will make a mistake at some point, and your opponent will or will not capitalize. And there's another thing about kickoffs. You never really know when the opponent's not going for it, but if they don't, then try and hit it like at a really good pace, because I hit it pretty weak there. And now this is all the training he's probably done in this shooting. That is a top level finish. On to the next clip. This is the save. I'll just let you guys watch this. And this is the counter-attacking goal I scored. I chipped over him nicely, waited for him to come, and chipped out a good height. And this is the thing I'm talking about, taking your chances and getting lucky. Always go for the ball a bit earlier. Like, it's not always the best to try and predict it, but try and predict it in the best situations. And what I mean by that is, see, I knew the goalie was there to the left, so I knew that if he tried to clear it, if I hit to his right, and if he tried to clear it, there's no way he'd hit the ball left. So I jumped to the person's right, knowing that I'd collect the ball and hit the ball in. And this is a replay of that goal he scored. You see here, it goes at such a height. I went for the boost thinking that he wouldn't go for it, so that was my mistake. But he hits it top corner. So that's the thing I'd say. The boost is not always the best option. Sometimes you have to look at the ball. And there, destroying is an art form. I mean, I really like the new thingy animation saying boom. But that's really important in 1v1s. Not all players will do it. Some of the top 100 players don't really like it. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to grind out the win. And this is just me holding out. You see there, that was very risky of me to try and go for the ball and I had no boost. And there's me not taking my chances. That is a chance I should be taking in a 1v1 match, otherwise they can counter-attack. And that guy, he failed his chance as well, and I get the save. So you see, you see there, that was the save. I mean, I think there was like 30 seconds left of the match. I try and counter-attack. That was kind of risky. And you see here, I'm going for the ball. Boom. Destroys me. And like I said, don't panic when in situations. You can always, if you stay confident and composed, you can always get the ball in situations. And you see here, this was 4 seconds left. Luckily, I cleared the ball there. And I won the match against rank number 44 in 1v1. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I'll be trying to get a 2v2 one out maybe next week.